Hey everyone, welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Hey, hey. Welcome to Blind at Midnight, the reading where we explore who we really are under the surface and allow ourselves to be immersed in the advice of forces that know more than we do and are guiding us ultimately to our highest and greatest good. Who are we reading for, Spirit? It's not personal projections in the reversed. We may be looking at how we project upon others expectations that we really should be fulfilling within ourselves. Who are we reading for? Shining sign. This is giving me hermit energy. This card in its organic state says it's not personal reversed. I will take it that it is personal. We are sitting with ourselves and looking at the personage of who we are. And we are making a balanced assessment while also trusting in the divine plan and those experiences that really are tied closely towards our heart. It's not personal, but it is. It's personal, and I am going within looking for a shining sign because I need a sign from the universe about how I can build or resurrect some connection here that I have. I need some gentleness and empathy in all of this so I can be understood and heard. Okay. So you're feeling that you fumbled the bag, you screwed things up a bit, and now everything's kind of gone to shit. The bridge has burnt down. Uh, you lost the rope when it fell overboard 3 days prior. Something could be happening in 3 days. Um, and now just a little tenderness at the end of the day. So we could be feeling frustrated, we could be feeling locked out or disenfranchised from the gentler aspects of life. We feel like we're constantly being pulled by the currents of things that demand that you do this, things that demand that you do that. Confirmation, barking dog in the background. um, but you're feeling quite beaten up. Now let's see why it is that you're here. Why are you here? Wow. You didn't want to delay. You wanted it all out, all in one go. So what do we have on the board? We have when you let go, pendulum, fluctuating income, and poker face. You're here because of a situation that you tried to control. And now that you realize that you're not getting the results that you wanted, you are trying to fine tune yourself to the invitation of the divine to let go, to not only acknowledge that there is a fluctuation in your energy here, but also to be open to adopting a new strategy while being stoic with the poker face here. The color red may be significant. Someone may like poetry. Someone may be a dove poet. Gold accents in jewelry may be a preference. Something about slow. Someone may be Jamaican. Someone's name may be Jasmine. When you're listening to this reading, something about a blaring horn. If you hear a horn while you're listening to this reading, this is your confirmation. What is hidden? When you let go, pendulum, fluctuating income, seasonal work, making choices, job change, new strategy, expecting new beginnings for what is hidden. What expecting new beginnings? Knowing they effed up. What's knowing they effed up? So this is making a wrong turn, making a miscalculation, or being a bit more forceful, more dominant, more brutish than the situation called for. And now that you turn the stove up too high and the shit's burnt at the bottom of the pot, what's going on here? Because this is a Time Oracle card. September. So your plans could be delayed, or you could have had projections for the August, between August and October season. You could be a Libra or Virgo energy. More. What is Spirit's advice? We have treasure. Ooh, wee. You may be feeling quite stretched at this time. We have January. Capricorn, Aquarius season. You may be coming into an inheritance of some kind here, a new idea, or a change in your social circle. And this is going to alleviate some kind of holding back or stinginess that you've had to get into, more like that reservation energy to preserve what you have. So I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles energy. So you could have been in an energy where you were really reserving your energy, reserving your resources, and being really cautious and mindful about your intake and your outflow. We have a ward in the reverse and falling apart, falling into pieces in the reverse. So it seems here that there is a payoff here, or a trade, in that there won't be the advancement or the fame that you expected, but the payoff is that you won't fall apart, or a situation that may have otherwise been explosive may not be explosive. Let's see for Spirit's advice. Butterflies in the reverse. Devotion, can't stop smiling, happiness, feeling complete in the reverse. Let's see what this is about. What's butterflies in the reverse. Something here about the optician, the eye doctor, creative energy, orgasmic flow. Someone here had a Zoom session or a Zoom meeting. This could have really been, the news in this Zoom meeting could have been explosive. The name McFerrin or Bobby could be significant. Someone could have given another person the advice to leave something to God, up to God's plan or the divine plan. Butterflies in the reverse. We have deadline in the upright and getting a room. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. So this is confirmation, I guess. Spirit's advice and I guess a bit of a foretelling of an event that I feel has already occurred or will occur. Someone here is very nervous about the outcome, about time running out. They're very on edge and they are feeling anxious that a situation here is not being intercepted, intervened, or mediated by the divine or higher forces. These higher forces could also be individuals who are in your circle at this time who you're looking to for help. Someone here may be a very fast communicator. As I'm channeling these messages, I'm noticing that I'm channeling a lot quicker than I usually do. I'm getting like really strong Gemini energy. So someone could be in a really anxious kind of energy here. Okay. 12 minutes in. I do see that you're getting news though. Oh, something may a bit of salt in the wound, but if it's according to the divine plan, um, I guess this is kind of like taking one for the team. Spirit guides, what should we do here at this time? Okay, let's pull some oracle cards here. So who we're reading for, you're looking at who you are and you're looking for the shining light. You're looking for things within yourself, outside of yourself. You are leaning into and opening up to messages that you are receiving from within the interior landscape of you. You are opening up to trusting and relying on these messages as being trustworthy. And you are doing so because you're hoping to bring empathy into a situation that may have gone a bit jagged or sour. Before I turn over that card, what's the next card, Spirit Guides? Okay. So we have the Hanged Man in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, confirmation. You definitely lost control of a situation that forced you into a standstill. And now, let's see, what's the Nine of Cups in the reverse, Spirit? That you're not pleased about the outcome of a situation here. Judgment in the reverse. You're feeling as though you're getting punished for possibly ignoring the call or ignoring some or destroying something that could have been good here. What is judgment in the reverse? Yeah. So you had a blessing in your energy with the Ace of Pentacles here and the Six of Pentacles. This was a blessing that was supposed to be a long-term investment for you. This was actually an important manifestation of abundance and prosperity for you that was supposed to launch you into a space where you were supposed to be embodying a humanitarian energy here. Okay, why are you here when you let go? You're here because you're seeking answers. You're trying to put your thumb on something. You're trying to figure out what your strategy is going to be and how to go about not only making changes, but how to make a choice here. You're trying to be very poker face about it. There could be people here in your energy that are questioning what your next moves are. You may have monitoring spirits around you that want to know what your next decision is going to be here. As I'm channeling these messages, I'm very concerned about why it is I'm speaking this way. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, definitely. Seven of Pentacles, a mirroring of the energies here for, well, what you're sitting in right now. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and now we have the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. The long-term view that you lost track of. What's the Seven of Pentacles? In the reverse, the Knight of Cups, there was a creative endeavor or offer here that you wanted to make. You were trying to follow your heart here. Spirit guides, why did this energy go awry? If you're listening to this reading and this reading resonates with you, let's see. Let's see. Why did this fall apart? Why did this long-term goal not turn out to be fruitful? Something here is happening in the winter time. We have the Sun card. Hmm. So it's giving me someone here really entered a journey in which you lacked the vitality, you lack the passion, you lack the truth in your bones, in your DNA that would allow you to embody a long-term view in which there would be warmth and celebration and vitality being equally distributed through everyone around you or involved in the situation. What is this? We have the Hermit. Yeah. Three of Cups. Virgo, Cancer energy here. Yeah. And the Five of Wands in the reverse. There was an inability here for you to have long-term view. And now you're looking within yourself to see where it is that you fucked up. Where did I mess up? Where did I go wrong? It is because you didn't put in the work. You had what it took. You had what it took to give. You had what it took to share equally. The opportunity was ripe and the divine gave you the Ace of Pentacles, but you decided not to apply yourself. You when the going got to a place where what is this? You weren't giving. This is giving, like out the gate, you are showing up as lacking long-term view. Why are you here? When you let go, pendulum, poker face. You wanted to do the same old dance that you've been doing. The same old jig, the same old plan, the same old scheme that you've been applying throughout your entire life that has never worked. You felt that the person that you were looking at, they were just too much for you. Mm-hmm. Yes. And it bothered you that this person was not reliant upon you. What were you wanting? A pet cockroach? It bothered you that this person was capable of sustaining themselves energetically from a source that was independent of you. So it seems here that because with the sun energy, the hermit, the three of cups in the reverse, the five of wands in the reverse, bro, it's no problem. Come on in, man. Hey, grab a seat. Hey, give my buddy a drink. But you're sitting in this energy, in this soup of progress, not perfection, progress. And it's like the little light that you're getting. Oh my God, I don't know. I. There were hidden intentions here that you're not even articulating. You're trying to keep a poker face about it. What is hidden? Expecting new beginnings. Knowing you effed up. September. Virgo. Libra. Energy. The Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Swords, Spirit? For what's hidden? Now you're driven to succeed? Oh dear. You see how I'm shuffling the card? You want to turn things around. I'm putting it right back. You're not governing this reading. Someone here may be trying to force a narrative about a new beginning while not being honest. What's hidden, Spirit? Expecting a new beginning, knowing they effed up September, Virgo, Libra energy. We have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords in the reverse. Well, Ace of Wands in the crossing, Page of Swords in the reversed. Yeah, you're not being honest. You're not being truthful. You're not being forthright. Poker face. This is you poker facing it, being tight lipped, being stoic when you know that you lacked the long term view. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, rather, in the challenge, and the Page of Swords in the reverse. You didn't apply yourself. You fumbled. You stumbled. You rushed. You were not thorough. If this were a graded exam, you would have failed. The Chariot in the upright. You moved deceptively, and you were all talk and nothing else. Your self-expression, the way how you showed up, caused this person to want to flee away from you here with the Page of Swords reversed, the Chariot in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the challenge, they weren't inspired. No, no. You didn't present yourself like you were a lucky anything. Not even a circle in a freaking Cheerio box. You were blasé. You know, oh my gosh. I'm seeing this is cute though. This is a very cute and funny image, but there is this GIF of this child on the top of a suitcase in an airport being dragged by their parent. This is a vibe that you get. You know, have you ever been to a store and that one that sales clerk that the way how they're moving, their energy, they are lagging and dragging just to try to slow you down, trying to be annoying. You gave the least. What's the Chariot, Spirit guides? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You gave the least. So you get no prize. You get no prize. You were in a negative phase of expression. You got the green light and you decided, oh, you were bad in these streets. Oh, you were a Maserati Lamborghini driving savvy type. And then when they gave you the green light, you stalled and you lost the race. All right. What is hidden? I'm realizing here that I pulled more cards than I should as well. Yeah, you overcompensated. Treasure, January, falling apart in the reverse, Three of Wands. There will be an ability here to plan or gain some expansion or oversight into some new opportunity here, and to be courageous in pursuing something that you've wanted. What's the Three of Wands? Queen of Wands in the upright. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone here may be taking a course. You may be taking a course on self. Recoursing, readjusting yourself here, as we've seen with you going within and looking at mending with these tender bridges here. You're getting the ability to start over new, I'm hearing to have a new identity or a new zeal, a new zest. Someone here may like to bathe with zest. Soap may have been a favorite of yours back in the day. Something here about someone's lungs as well, or their chest, their breathing. You may have been in a situation recently where in expressing yourself, you beat your chest. What is Eight of Pentacles reversed? This is giving me strong self-improvement energy. The world, yeah. Self-improvement so you can close out a cycle. You may be traveling as well, or doing a course. I'm hearing something here about sobriety. Someone here may be getting clean. Cleaning up your energy. Really, that's what it is. Forget the alcohol and the stigma that comes with either drug use or alcohol abuse. Ultimately, the goal is that you are cleaning up and clearing up your own energy so you can be clear about the face that's staring you back in the mirror. Spirit's advice: you're moving away from nervousness and now you are sitting in the realm of intervention and maybe anxiousness. What is this? Butterflies reversed. Time running out. Pleasure, business, motel. This is giving me pace of pleasure. Time running out. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Are we making an offer? Are we withdrawing something here? Making an offer. Time running out. Hotel, motel. Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so now here we're sitting in a lot of anxiety here. Excess, healing, realignment. Okay, don't be nervous. Okay. I'm getting here that someone is being directed, lovingly forced. You're getting your back and your ass kicked in to move up the line because it's time. This is the divine's way when we delay, when we don't listen. Now we're being forced to give ourselves over to healing and realigning ourselves, moving away from extremes and addictions here. The Nine of Wands in the reversed. Realigning and moving away from struggle, moving away from being on the edge of burnout, on the edge of closing a cycle, not spiraling up, but spiraling down. The kind of spiraling down where you've gone through a bout of challenges and now you find that you are living on the street or you are couching on someone's couch. And things do happen where you may be lucky enough that you are staying at someone's house and they have a beach house. They have an in-law suite or whatever the case is. But not everyone has that. But sometimes but you mustn't be ashamed of this transition either. Hmm. Someone here is being encouraged to not be nervous about life passing you by and to be open with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse to embracing the time that it takes for spirit, for life to intervene on your behalf so your course can be righted, so you can be in the temperance, in the upright, so you can be securely protected internally in your emotions, in your sense of vision when you wake up and you look at the world. When you wake up and you become awake in the avatar of your body, the stream of energy that is flowing to you will be that of well-being. Spirit is saying not to be anxious about life passing you by while you take this time to heal. God says he's a funny guy. He said it in a very urban, R-rated movie kind of way with guns and gunfire blazing and all kinds of catastrophes happening. Very gangsta. But there's a call here to trust in even the midst of gunfire and the eye of the storm. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I hope you found this reading to be illuminating. Until next time, bye for now.